Well, good afternoon again. This past week was an extraordinary week. The demonstrations or protests or whatever you want to call them that have been not only in the United States but throughout the world, peaceful. The interesting thing about it is that it's led mainly by young people of all races and ethnicities. And what comes through is their passion, their conviction, their sense of justice. And I think it bodes very well for the future. And certainly on the short term, I think that the likelihood of some positive outcome as a result of them doing what they're doing and showing how much they care is going to make a difference. I'm actually very proud of them. We did have a dialogue on, I think it was Tuesday, this past Tuesday, in response to what happened with, obviously the death of George Floyd, but also the responses to that. And it was very well attended. Interesting part about it was that there were some students from other universities. We broke up into small groups, and I know in my group of about 5 or 6 or 7 people, we had a student from Geisinger Medical School in Pennsylvania. So I thought that was very interesting. I do think that it is important to have an opportunity to dialogue and express feelings, and it was actually a good dialogue that we had. The other big news from this last week was that the Board of Governors at their board meeting on Friday unanimously voted to keep tuition flat for all the undergrad students as well as the other professional students outside of the medical school. This is going to be huge, I think, for students. This is a very difficult time for everyone, and to be able to keep tuition flat, I think it was the right move, and I'm sure that the students are pleased about it. We are going to have a tough budget year as a result of COVID-19 and the lack of revenue from tuition. But I think we'll be able to manage. We'll figure out something. But it's the right thing to do for the students. Speaking of students, I did want to mention the provost asked me to mention the student survey. I think it was sent out on May 27th. The last day for being able to fill it out is this Wednesday, June 10th. It's a survey that should only take about 20 minutes to complete, but it will give us an opportunity to better understand the impact of COVID-19 on students and will help with fall planning. So you still have a few more days to complete it. So all you students out there that's listening, please go ahead and fill it out. I think you got a link by the Dean of Students. So it will be helpful, so please fill it out. The big news this past week was that barbershops are going to be open on June 15th. I was very happy to hear that, and I actually already have my appointment for June 15th, so we'll see. I really haven't started a new book this week. I'm still reading The World by Richard Haas. It's a great book, and I'm enjoying it. It's just that the weather has changed, and it's so nice outside now that when I don't have an evening meeting, I've been going cycling, and so that's been taking a little bit of my time. But one thing I noticed, I kind of noticed it before, but it's really been very clear this year, is that Michigan does not have 4 seasons. It has 2, maybe 3, but it goes immediately from winter to summer. I'm mentioning this because early in May, I think it's probably the second week of May, I needed some cycling clothes, warmer stuff. I didn't have leg warmers, and I didn't have long gloves, so I ordered some things online. I ordered leg warmers. I ordered a bib that was that had long legs. I ordered full gloves with 4 fingers. A jacket that is for colder weather cycling. And because the postal services have been pretty slow, I didn't get my stuff until probably about 10 days after I ordered it, maybe even 2 weeks. But the thing is, once I got it, I couldn't use it anymore because the cold weather had passed and it is really warm now. It's in the 80s and 90s basically every day. So I have not been able to use any of the new stuff that I bought. I was tempted to return it, but winter will be here soon, so I'm just going to keep it. It is getting nicer out there, and I know that everybody's going to be tempted to be outside and enjoy the great weather. Please do so, but remember to continue to social distance and continue to wear masks. Safety is still really should be the primary consideration. So as the weather gets nice, and it's supposed to be a nice week this coming week, please do enjoy yourselves outside. But again, be safe. Warrior safe. Thank you.